Hi everyone, this is JT Harron, and today I wanted to let you all know that we are using a new tool called AppCall for inputting your invention disclosures. Greg, a representative from AppCall, is going to show you how to use and navigate this new tool. But first, I wanted to show you how you can get access into AppCall from our system. First, you need to go into myapps.microsoft.com in the browser of your choice, and it should open up to all the apps that you are able to access. And up at the top, there should be one called App Call. So you just click on that and it'll bring you to App Call. And now Greg will go through how to navigate App Call and to input your invention disclosures. And if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to myself, JT Harron, or to Yanda Lay. Thank you.
Hello, inventors. My name is Greg Hart. I work with AppCall, and I'm going to describe how to create and submit a disclosure. So once you have authenticated into AppCall via SSO, you're going to see a screen like this. So what you see here is a illustration of what the disclosure workflow looks like, and you have a couple of graphical reports that give you some basic information about disclosures or patents that you have created and have been filed or issued. So first we see disclosure created per quarter. So we've got the present quarter, and down here there is a disclosure that this inventor one, he's a test inventor, has created. Then we have patents filed per year, and then we have awards approved per quarter. We can change these to any number of reports, as you can see here. So you can customize what you see. And then you can change it to a bar or a column. So you've got a couple of options. The workflow is as follows. Once you create a disclosure, before you submit it, it has a status of unfinished. So your action is to complete the form, and there will be a submit button that I will show in a few minutes here. That makes it into a submitted status. This will be reviewed, and there's a couple different options. First is if the reviewers decide they don't want to move forward with the idea, it would be in a do nothing status. They can push it back to you if it needs to be reworked, and you will be notified if that is the case. And there should be comments added letting you know what kind of additional information is needed for the disclosure. Lastly, it can be approved. Once it's approved, it goes to this reviewed status, and the options from here are represented by these arrows. So this could, again, be marked as a do nothing status, kept as a trade secret. Maybe it was put on hold, publish, defensive publication, or needs rework. The last is file, and this would be used if the individuals reviewing this decide they want to file for some kind of patent protection. So this will convert into a patent application that would then be drafted and filed by the attorneys. And once a patent application has been filed, you will see in here a block like this one that you have one patent application that's filed. So that's this main screen. To go to creating a disclosure, you're going to click this Add Disclosure button in the upper left corner. And here's your disclosure form. So there's certain requisite info that would be put into this form. The first thing we need is a title. Next, you have inventors. So in this case, the Inventor 1, who we're logged in as, is automatically added as an inventor. You can click Add, and that'll give you a drop down of who can be an inventor, and you can add that individual. Click OK. You can add as many additional as you need. Next, you've got a couple of options for products or technologies. So you can click Add, and it'll give you a handful of your products. You can check one or more of these and click OK. Same with technologies. If there are some that are relevant, go ahead and click those. Next thing is documents. You can drag and drop documents into your disclosure. So it would be any kind of a document that's relevant, PowerPoints or white papers or whatever it is that's relevant. You can just drag and drop into this rectangle. At any point, you can click Save. If you're not ready to submit it yet, you can click Save. And what this does is it brings you back to this screen. You can also click View List. And that'll show you a list of your disclosures with some basic information. So first, there's a reference number created for each disclosure. And this is the one we just created, Test 1. Even though the other one was Test 1, this is the new one. Anytime you have something in the Actions column, it means you need to move this forward into the flow. So we can click on the disclosure, and we've got our form that we've begun filling out. I want to note that anytime a disclosure is created and saved, we create a PDF document of that disclosure that just has the information for the form. And then each time we save, or you save the disclosure by making more changes, it updates to the latest version. All right, next is the form itself. And you've got a number of yes, no questions. And if the answer is yes, it's asking you to provide details. So you would just go through the form, fill out what needs to be filled out. And when you're ready, you're going to click Submit. Now you can enter comments if you would like here. This is optional, but it would be comments visible to anybody that has access to your disclosure. So the reviewers would see this. And again, it's up to you. Okay, so the disclosure no longer has an action. The status is submitted, which corresponds to this block here. And then somebody will be reviewing that disclosure, potentially sending it back to you if there is additional rework that is necessary. Now, the other thing to note is if you open up the disclosure now, nothing can be edited at this point. It is out of your hands and it's in the reviewer's hands. And there is not the ability to edit the form once it's been in the review status. If it is sent back to you for rework, all this information will become editable again. Lastly, you should get an email each time the status of the disclosure changes. And it's more of just an FYI, the status is now do nothing or reviewed or published, whatever it may be. It's just a basic email that you will receive. So that's all I have. Hopefully this is clear to you. If you have additional questions, please reach out to your legal department and they should be able to elaborate for you. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.